What's going on, YouTube Nation? This is Darth Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. We're at 3,000 subscribers strong. You guys have been fantastic on this channel. Make sure you hit the like button on all my videos, especially this one, because this is a very important stock for these Robinhood investors, because this stock pretty much just hit Robinhood, and it's one of the top 100 stocks out there. So you guys need to be careful and be aware of this stock. There can be pros, there can be cons. So if you guys are new, make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss future videos like this, especially you guys that are Robinhood investors. So let's discuss this stock right now. Okay, so that stock would be Prospect Capital Corporation. It yields a 14.43% dividend yield. I'm going to compare it against the S&P shortly, but this is a stock that people sometimes get suckered into for the passive income, or they see the high dividend yield, or the monthly dividend, or the opportunity for it to come back, and then you can invest again and try to get some money out of it. So right now it's at $4.99 a share. Let's see how it's done against the S&P real quick. So since inception, it has not done well against the S&P. It's actually negative 66.05%, and the S&P is up 219.47% since inception. So a lot of dividend investors kind of get suckered into this, or people that think that they can get quick money invest into this stock, and it really hasn't done very well. I always refer to is the gator chomp, basically. So if one stock like the S&P is going up and another stock's going down, there better be a really good explanation why you're buying it, because everybody wants to compare their dividend stocks against the S&P. Now, if it's a bond or something that consistently pays out a dividend and is pretty consistent, or an ETF that is like an income fund, you're going to see a line like that. But a lot of people are getting suckered into this stock and think that there's a lot of potential, or that these monthly dividends are going to do something. So let's look at how Prospect Capital has done as a dividend. Okay, so you want to see the dividend history of a stock to see if it's going up or if it's stagnant. Some people, with bonds, they're pretty stagnant. So, I mean, that's kind of what people want for bonds. They're just stable. Just think of like symbol HYT. I have that temporarily in my M1 Finance dividend portfolio to get monthly dividends going. But you need to see what you're getting yourself into with these monthly dividend stocks before you start making the call on that. So let's see the dividend history of Prospect Capital Corporation. So I'm going to go further in this after I show the dividend history. But in 2017, it was distributing 8 cents per dividend, and it has been consistently at 6 cents. Okay, 6 cents with an annual dividend of 72 cents. The payout ratio, and I'll explain to you what Prospect Capital is all about and what they do. But the payout ratio is 14.12%. So stocks that distribute a high dividend, usually more than 10 plus, you got to be on red alert. You got to be on your guard and do your research before you make the call on that stock. So that's one thing that you need to be aware of as a Robinhood investor or as a investor. So, with it going down now, the economy is so-so. People are losing jobs in this, and then people are hitting the panic button and stuff. So that could jump back down if you put some money in it. The other thing is, if you're trying to make a quick buck, I wouldn't feel too confident in putting money in that. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but if you look at its dividend history and its stock history going down, there better be a good explanation why these guys are doing this. So I wouldn't want to be in the investor relations meeting right now. So let's go over even more details about Prospect Capital. So its previous close was $5.06. The bid was 4.99 times 2200. 52, it's an overvalued stock. 52-week range is $3.68 to $6.76. Okay, if you got it low when it was $3.68, that's one thing. The PE ratio, it's not available. That's a red flag. The market cap is 1.881 billion. The beta is not available. That's a big red flag. The dividend yield is 14.23%. So you got to be careful. Earnings date is November 4th, 2020 to November 9th. The EPS is negative 0.04. So let's look financially how it's doing. The 1-year target is $4.05. So let's look at how it's done financially. Okay, if you notice here, it's a little bit of a scatter bomb. So the revenue estimate and the actual revenue is not too bad, but each quarter, I mean, it's for me, I mean, looking at this, it has not really gone up, and consistently with its revenue, it's 1.62.84. It has not. All right, 2019 it was 1.87.88 million. It has really not been consistently up, and you see the numbers of the revenue. Now, again, a recession happened. Well, I wouldn't say a recession, but a temporarily hold on the economy because of the bug happened. But look at this. So it went from 187.88 million to 171 to 160 to 154. So it is the actual revenues going down. It is beating the estimate, but it's still not, it's going down. Now, when you invest in a stock like this, which I will go into detail about what this stock is about, you got to be careful, okay? And I'll show you a better stock at the end too. One that I invest in that I think is a better one. So look at this, the revenue is going down. So basically, Prospect Capital is a business development company. They make debt and equity investments in the U.S., middle market business across a range of industries and seek to deliver steady, attractive returns to our shareholders. So here's the thing about these guys, okay? A business development company is very risky. Now, there are better ones, which I will show you at the end, and one that I invest in and I feel very confident in. But you got to be careful with these business development companies, because this can be really dangerous to your money, and you got to be careful with a lot of these. I'm going to show you a better one right now. So that would be Main Street Capital Corporation. I do own Main Street Capital, which is a really good business development company. But this one, if you notice, okay, dividend yield's high right now, okay, but this is the thing that's attractive about this one. This is a better stock than Prospect because it's going up, okay? A BDC or a business development company that, those are huge risks, and you want to invest in a stock that goes up, has a consistent dividend, and shows you some value. So Main Street Capital Corporation is a much better stock than Prospect Capital. So let me know what you think of this video. Again, if you guys are new, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. And let me know if you got suckered into Prospect. Is Main Street Capital better than Prospect, or are you avoiding both? So again, if you guys are new, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Make sure you give me that like in that video. So we are at 3,000 strong. You guys have been fantastic in this channel. The more you guys are involved, the more videos I'll make to help you guys out. And this is Darth Dividend, over and out.